Hello and welcome to Daytona International Speedway for Race 1 of the MAN Cup Series here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Today's storylines are Carl Edwards is on the pole, Keselowski starts second, Gordon in third, and an underdog in fourth is Casey Mears. I predict that Dale Earnhardt Jr. will win this race today, but we'll have to see to find out. This will be an interesting race with at least one big one in the last 3 laps. There has to be, always is, at this humongous track here at Daytona. Another storyline is Dale Earnhardt Jr. is starting near the back, Jimmy Johnson is starting to the back, but he's hoping for a good day today to take that back and get this win. So as the cars roll off here's the cars rolling off in any second now. There's the cars rolling off, and here's your starting lineup. Starting on the pole here today is Carl Edwards, and alongside him is Brad Keselowski. Starting third is Jeff Gordon. Starting fourth, Casey Mears. In fifth, we have Dale Earnhardt Jr., and in sixth, we got Matt Kenseth. Starting seventh today is Kyle Busch, and starting eighth, David Ragan. Starting ninth is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and starting 10th is Trevor Bayne. Starting 11th here today is Kevin Harvick, and in 12th, Aric Almirola. Starting 13th here today, Marcus Ambrose, and starting 14th, Kasey Kahne. Starting 15th here today is Brian Vickers, starting 16th, Jimmie Johnson. In 17th, we got Austin Dillon. 18th is Kurt Busch. 19th, we've got Jamie McMurray. And in 20th, we got Danica Patrick. 21st, Ryan Newman. 22nd, Denny Hamlin. Starting 23rd today, we have AJ Allmendinger. And starting last in 24th, Tony Stewart. Here are 3 drivers to watch out for. Carl Edwards, who starts on the pole here today. You need to look out for him. He's starting on the pole, of course. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starts in 5th. He'll be looking for the win here today. And Jimmie Johnson starts farther back in the field. He'll look to work his way up through the field to get this win. Here they go. Carl Edwards leads them down, going into turns 1 and 2 now. As Carl Edwards already back into 5th place, it looks like 6th now. As Brad Keselowski gets the outside. Brad Keselowski goes in front of the field. Casey Mears does a crossover move on him. Brad Keselowski all the way back to 7th place. Casey Mears now goes to the lead. Matt Kenseth pushing him to the front. Here we go on board with him. Casey Mears in front, Kenseth in second. Here are 2 groups that are behind, and Casey Mears now still in front with Matt Kenseth behind him. And there goes David Ragan, Trevor Bayne, and the rest of the field as we go by. Here we're on lap number 3 now. Casey Mears still leads. Matt Kenseth still in second, and David Ragan in third. This front pack is 1 by 1 for the first 6 cars, and we go around. Matt Kenseth gets loose. David Ragan makes him loose. Here we got a crash on the backstretch. Marcus Ambrose, Brian Vickers, and Kevin Harvick are all involved. Harvick will stay in. This is a caution number 1 on lap number 4. Ambrose and Vickers are out. Here's your carnage. Here's your replay. Looks like Ambrose gets turned by Brian Vickers, which it kind of looks like Kevin Harvick turned Brian Vickers as well as Marcus Ambrose. And look at Stenhouse Jr. sliding right through, somehow getting through. And there is your crash. Now, as we get ready for the restart, here's how you look at it. Casey Mears is starting first. You'll be looking out for him. Trevor Bayne's third, and we got Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 8th. He's coming up to the field. Casey Mears leads him down, and he gets pushed in the middle. Matt Kenseth goes down low, and there are 3, even 4 wide, all the way from first to last almost. Kenseth goes past the start-finish line. Jimmie Johnson does too, and we got a huge crash. Here is your big one. 11 cars involved. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Patrick, Stewart, Allmendinger, Gordon, Busch, Newman, Kahne, Hamlin, Edwards. And then Stenhouse Jr. is still in. There's your damage. Gordon, Allmendinger, and Stewart at the front of this damage. In the middle, we got Kyle Busch. Danica Patrick's there. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Ryan Newman, Brad Keselowski. And as we go up to the top of this, we got Brad Keselowski with that hard. And then we got Ryan Newman and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Denny Hamlin down there too in the bottom left-hand side. We got Denny Hamlin, Kasey Kahne, Carl Edwards. Stenhouse, he checked up and he's still going to be in. And look at, you can see Austin Dillon and he didn't get crashed. Here's your replay. It looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr. just goes down, but I think he got pushed by Edwards. And Danica Patrick and Kyle Busch basically block Kahne in, which causes for, they're 5 wide behind that crash too. And Gordon and Allmendinger just get caught by Stewart, and they go into the outside wall pretty hard. You can see right there, you go hard into the outside wall. And here's how you're going to start. Kenseth first, Johnson second, Kurt Busch third. 3 to watch out for right there. As here we go, back to the green flag. Kenseth will lead them down as a green, white, checkered. Kenseth leads them down, going in 1 and 2. Kurt Busch is pushing him to the front. Johnson is sliding back. He's in third right now. Kenseth still in front with Kurt Busch as we come to the white flag. It's Kenseth, Busch, and now we got Casey Mears into third. Where did he come from? Johnson in fourth. Johnson goes high. Casey Mears goes low. Kenseth blocks. It's a crash. The second big one. Stenhouse goes to the front. Can Jamie McMurray catch him? I don't know. Last lap big one. Number 2, carnage. Here's your replay of the last half lap. Let's figure this out. Sorry, that's me, yes. But Kenseth, you can see Johnson goes high, Mears goes low, Kurt Busch gets stuck in the middle, and Kenseth goes down to block Casey Mears. But Johnson gets a run on the outside of Kurt Busch, and David Regan is pushing him. Kenseth goes all the way up to block. You can already tell right there he's done, and he goes into the outside wall pretty hard, and he bounces back off into Kurt Busch and into Casey Mears, which makes a roadblock. I don't know how Stenhouse got through. He was way back there, though. And Harvick got caught. Stenhouse is almost pushing him. He is pushed down, and he still goes. And Jamie McMurray's there, too, which pushes him. Stenhouse, McMurray go to the line, pushing each other. Aric Almirola gets around this mess, too. But it looks like Kevin Harvick, he's rolling backwards across the start-finish line. Jamie McMurray makes a move. I don't know who's going to win. Stenhouse Jr., he's looking for the win, and Jamie McMurray comes out of nowhere. Who's got it? Oh, it's Jamie McMurray. He wins. Stenhouse second, and it looks like Aric Almirola got third, and Kevin Harvick got fourth. What a race here today. Jamie McMurray gets the number 1 spot. Stenhouse finishes second. Then we got Aric Almirola finishing third. Finishing fourth here today is Kevin Harvick. Fifth here today is David Regan. He was out. Top 4 only finished because of this last lap crash. Austin Dillon 6th. Trevor Bayne 7th. In 8th, we have Casey Mears. 9th, we have Kurt Busch. He was fighting for the lead there. 10th, we got Jimmie Johnson. He was also fighting for the lead. He was second at the time of the crash. 11th, Matt Kenseth. He was first starting. 12th, we got Denny Hamlin. 13th, we got Carl Edwards. 14th, we have Tony Stewart. 15th, we have Jeff Gordon. 16th, AJ Allmendinger. These guys are all caught in that first big one. 17th, Kasey Kahne. 18th, Kyle Busch. 19th, we got Brad Keselowski. 20th, we have Ryan Newman. And then 21st, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And then 22nd is Danica Patrick. 23rd, Brian Vickers, and 24th, Marcus Ambrose. These guys got caught up in the first one. Here's your point standings. We got your winner locked in. Jamie McMurray's winning locked in. 32 points. Casey Mears is 28 points. Led 5 laps today. Kenseth led 4 laps, and he's down in 6th still. Top 10 are in. Right now, if you have a win, you cannot be lower than 16th. As you have Dale Earnhardt Jr. down there in 19th. 2 Hendrick cars way down there. Like I said, top 10 are in chase. If you have a win, you are locked in unless you go below 18th in points. Marcus Ambrose is 24th since he crashed on that. That's basically the same as the starting. And here, we will see you next week at Phoenix International Raceway for race number 2 of the Mann Cup Series. See you then.